Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Barca making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game.
And the shots! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
he had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's beaten the last man. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Lacking in accuracy. Nedved. He's had it taken off him, and he was quick to react. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Musiala, and he cuts out the supply. He's looking wide. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal. Now it's Messi. Camavinga. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Ribery. Now it's Owen. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely, now then. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. And
oh no, this does not look good. Hakimi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone...
And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. There will be a throw-in. Yamal. Messi. Camavinga. It's Xabi Alonso. Pinches it off him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a good run down the right. That is good alertness. Xabi Alonso getting on for a third of the way through the game. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. And this is Owen. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Owen. Knocks it into space. That's it, nicely shaped. Goes for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Threads one in, pass is just off target. Ribery. Messi. Oh, super find. Messi, he's through, now is he in? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Messi. Koundé. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Caicedo. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Cleared without complication. And this is Messi. Serginho. Puyol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been caught napping. And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Musiala. Ribery. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he spark a counter here? That's a decent chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. How would you review the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Puyol does really well to win the ball there. Just eases him off the ball. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, well played. Musiala. Owen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Massaro! Ribery. And this is Owen. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Nedved surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Musiala. Now it's Messi. And this is Owen. Ribéry. And this is Messi. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal. That is great defending, so alert. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Musiala. Messi. And this is Ribéry. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to... There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xavi Alonso. Nedved. Yamal is in a really good position out wide.
Substitution.
Owen. Now it's Musiala. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nice looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Musiala. Now it's Owen. Spread out to the left. And it's Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a searching pass. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Musiala. Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? Caicedo wins the duel this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now it's Musiala. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ribéry. This is Owen. And Owen! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Musiala. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. And here's Messi.
There will be
and it's
1 minute
Musiala.
added time.
Great ball, and he's in here. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And we're done. Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Iraq have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. That's really well cleared. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Milan have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Xavi Alonso playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. makes life so much harder for that defence.
Hakimi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hakimi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get on the end of this? Massaro, Toure gets across and deals with it. Chance here to counter. Bellingham has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Hakimi. That's Nedved. This looks promising. Yamal. That's tidy. Tries to cross. Adams getting this one clear. Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Serginho. Great ball, and he's in here. Batistuta!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Yamal. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Look at the spec. And Batistuta! And it's a goal! And it's Iraq who take the lead. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Iraq have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Massaro! He's hit it long, but astray. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Tries to play it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Nedved. Serginho. Knocks it into space. Rashford. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Hakimi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Nedved. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Tries to pass it through. Serginho. And it's Nedved. Van Bouten wins the duel this time. Out to the right. Looking for options for movement. Batistuta's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Iraq have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bellingham might just make this. Oh, just skips past his man. Yamal. Iraq appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Massaro. Short changes him with that pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Great vision. Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. And that's been well dealt with. It'll be a throw-in. Nedved, not the most accurate pass. That's a little off target. Now, can they get him away? And it's Nedved.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Puyol calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? Oh, some tackle that. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. Bellingham has it in a wide position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That'll be a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Raul plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Triol spots it and intercepts. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution for Iraq. Number 13, Batistuta. Number 42, Toure. Coming on the field, number 8, Jan Koller. Number 22, Kessier.
Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Benvenuti a San Siro. Oggi si incontrano.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
We have already started. Rashford! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Robertson. Son Heung-min. He's had it taken off him. Yamal. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! And Milan have the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, a breakthrough already. He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Donnarumma with the clearance. Rashford! They've done it! Two, and we've barely begun here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about them.
It's net! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Milan look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Valverde. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's found the way through. And he shoots! In a trice, and They are soaring! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Xabi Alonso. Alonso! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe. Massaro touches it back. Real chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Milan are at the peak. Shot, surely! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a searching pass. There's the shot! And that is faded wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Massaro, there he goes. He's gone for goal! Magnificent from Massaro! A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Camavinga. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through. Fired deep. He gets big! No joy, but a decent try. Robertson. It's Nedved! Nedved! A diamond of a goal! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And he's there to belt it away. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. He's got full. It's bounced back off the post.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Son Heung-min.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Son Heung-min. And the half-time whistle goes. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Massaro, and he's onside. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination. Rashford! Ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe! And that has flown over.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Robertson. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact that so one-sided now is getting scary.
Valverde. Massaro. Now it's Rashford. Oh, super find. Shot at goal! And he's missed it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Robertson, and it's Son Heung-min.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Valverde. It's Camavinga.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Now, can they get him away? Great ball. Chance for a shot! He scores! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
There's a sharp little ball here. Robertson. Akanji. Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the chance! Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Can he get it through? Picks up, and a chance! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rashford under intense pressure.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he finish? And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many? Well, the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Hazard to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. This looks promising. And he's managed to get free. It's Rashford! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. Hazard. Hazard! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Numero 14.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Nedved. Great chance! He scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Numero 4.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Shapes to shoot! Has another go! And he hits the net! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Madrid making another change here. Ahmad coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Camavinga. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's the chance to counter. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Nedved gets into a good position. Nedved made a good run there. Alexander-Arnold. Now Diallo. And it's Fascioli. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Raul. Over to the left. Mbappe. And he's in, and the shot! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Fagioli. Akanji.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Azar. Great vision. Jimenez clears it away. Messi. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Vasco da Gama have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5...
Massaro! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Vasco da Gama are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely intercepted. Oh, he's burst through. It's Rashford! He hits the net, and there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Camisa 22.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Hakimi. Yamal. It's an early cross. He rises! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
That ball was absolutely drilled, Peter, and he still got to it. He's showing some really sharp movement here.
And here's Rashford. Rashford! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Great, there's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's made its way to him. And that takes a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Milan are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's beaten the last man. Shoots! Really well taken goal. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Shot, surely! Valverde. Now it's Messi. Now it's Abraham. Caught offside that time. Xavi Alonso. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Hakimi. Abraham. 15 minutes till half-time. No, that was never going to make it. Nedved. And it's Hakimi. Mbappe. Valverde. He's had it taken off him. It's a searching pass. Searching pass he's played there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Knocks it into space, and he's in on goal. Big chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's found a way through. Decent chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will...
Massaro! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is Akanji, Obracic. Some resolute defending there. Hakimi. Xavi Alonso. Here's the team's great visionary. Spread neatly. Valverde. It's Camavinga. And it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. And here's Rashford. Mbappe. This looks... And the shot! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the second half gets underway. Sends it crossfield. Mbappe. It's Rashford. And the finish! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Robertson. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Milan have... And the shot! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Akanji. Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Big chance! Must charge for a shot! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Camisa 21.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No, again there's no way through. Serginho. Now he's off and running.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Goes for a shot! Xabi Alonso with the short one. Rashford! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Aos 11 minutos do segundo tempo.
Another one! This...
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Triol. Massaro under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
He has found a way through. Cross needs to be good. Chance! Xabi Alonso plays it short. It's net! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Neymar. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. Best in the keeper. Hakimi. And Jamal. It's beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. He's onside. Can he finish? It's in. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vasco da Gama can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 13.
Yamal, just about up to 75 minutes. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Aos 31 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 21.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the through ball. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Nedved. Now it's Rashford. Massaro, and he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Abraham. Now it's Fagioli. Abraham. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Xavi Alonso, played out to the left flank. That looks a decent ball. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nedved. Fagioli. Now it's Messi. Abraham. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mbappe. Massaro! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Now it's Rashford, looking for the run, and he plays one through. Real chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Camisa 21.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And a chance! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely.
And the referee brings it to a close. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Massaro, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Distributed tidily. Massaro. And it's made its way to him.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Great vision. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. And Fernandes. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Massaro. Massaro! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Rashford. Massaro shapes to shoot! Offside again. Camavinga. And here's Kane. He shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Nedved, that's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Robertson. Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Nedved. And Jamal. And it's Hakimi. Xabi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Mbappe. He's in a great position. And the shot! And it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control. Messi. Caicedo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yamal. And he's forced to go back. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Nedved going about things with real menace. He's looking wide. Mbappe! He is through here! It's a good-looking... Yamal! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Fernandes. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Camavinga is there to clear. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Played it early, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Triol. For Xavi Alonso. Rosario with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Tries a measured ball. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Hakimi. Yamal. Spread neatly. Nedved. Nedved with the delivery. Oh, well played. There's the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So off we go once more. Now it's Kane. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. Massaro. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shot at goal! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Milan are having a ball here. Mbappe. Nedved.
Such good technique.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson. That's a smashing touch to get him away. And it's Rashford. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Akanji.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Spread it left. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Skims one in, and the finish! And that's wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Messi. It's a promising position. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rashford. Looking for the run. He's well positioned here. Caicedo. Fernandes. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Numero 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Xavi Alonso. Over to the left. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's... It's fallen kindly here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Nedved. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fagioli. Kane. He's in a good position. Chance! And that has flown over.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Mbappe has it out wide, takes a shot! And he's missed it. Robertson. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Fernandes. Nedved producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Nedved. Rashford. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Now it's Kane. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Rashford. He's got away. Fires
Ci
it in
saranno
low.
3 minuti di recupero.
Camavinga and Fagioli, and the number on the board is 3. It's a really well measured ball, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Fagioli. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Massaro on the score sheet 3 times. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and well...
Alonso! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Xabi Alonso. Bale running with the ball. It's come to nothing. Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Olise. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Puyol cuts out the pass. Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved. Oh, sweet feet. Tries a shot! And that was probably asking just too much. Take back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Neymar, he's picked his way through. Neymar! Takes a shot. And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And that is a little undercooked. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's just beyond his reach. Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho receives a mighty effort. Harmlessly behind. Hakimi. And it's lofted through here. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Bale, out to the right. Olise, he's found a way through. Conte. Aims beyond the defence. He is through here. Marcelo. Oh, he's been caught napping, and the shot! And Milan have the lead. Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for the run. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Massaro just skips past his shot at goal! It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Plays it through. Neymar has it out wide and in space. It's Neymar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Bale.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Nedved. Oh, that's delightful. Now, can they get him away? That's going to go a long way. But they've got it again. And the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half.
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cross from Hakimi. No, again there's no way through. De Bruyne. So what can they make of this? He's got away. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with the corner, there first. Yamal getting this one clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's worked it through, and he's managed to get free. Yamal!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
They are queuing up to have a go here.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Milan have their second corner now.
Per il Milan. Numero 17, numero 18, numero 21, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5, il numero 9, il numero 8, Forlan, il numero 4. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Good ball, good take. He has found the way through. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, played right into his path. He's found the way through. He can get that clear. And the pass is intercepted. Bale. And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Danger averted for now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's really nicely played. Van der Ven. Milan suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Marquinhos. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the and the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 27.
So, third corner of the
Lascia il
game.
campo per il numero 20.
Xavi Alonso with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Milan get their fourth corner. Roll! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Ha segnato all'84esimo minuto, numero 25.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
All hands on deck for this one.
Cambio di giocatori.
Bayern breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Xavi Alonso. That's that, the end. Milan did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat.
you